In the early days, we were doing odd jobs, and by odd I mean very odd sometimes. I happened to be wrapping coin right beside the president's desk, and he just mentioned that one of his dogs died. So I enlisted Aaron, and we took off that day and to bury this dog.
Yes, I remember that. They would do anything.
In our senior year in high school, both of us were taking the same class. Our teacher announced that the Ephrata National Bank is looking to hire. And I, of course, thought, hey, that's great. That sounds like a good job, a gig for a while, you know? I'm not sure if I can speak for Aaron, if he ever thought it would be a full-time career the rest of his life. Didn't enter my mind, at least.
We both started working part-time Friday nights and Saturdays until we graduated from high school. And when we started, I think of the 23 or 24 employees, all but 3 were Calico graduates. So Mrs. Gilkuski was, we believe, the unofficial recruiter for the bank.
But Mr. Hacker was president, but left it up to myself and using these guys to get everything in shape. And I was glad to teach them, and we had a good time. But at that point, I had no idea who's going to be what.
You know, sometimes timing is the most important thing in life, and you're just at the right place at the right time. The big opportunity that came along for us was the entrance of America into the computer age.
We were told to get off the teller line, and we pulled us off the teller line, and we wanted to go to a week of school here and a week of school there to try to learn some computerese. It was like a dog burying thing. I mean, might as well do this too.
Yeah,
they asked us to do it. It was a great, great learning forum to understand what banking is about from top to bottom, side to side.
Yeah.
I never had a resume until I was told to present myself before the board for a candidate for the CEO president's position. The board had decided that I would be asked to assume, or try to assume, the senior leadership role, which they called President and Chief Executive Officer. I never aspired to be the president. I was overcome by emotion of, now what do I do? How do I do this? And that's when I quickly kicked in the mode, well, I've watched John Shuey for so many years, at least I can start there. I tried to be like him and then realized that I'm not him, and I need to find who I am. And I trust with people like Paul and others coaching me, I have found who I am and where I excel.
To have the history he's had, starting where he started as a coin boy and working his way up to the president of this bank and working here for 50 years. I just think it's nothing short of remarkable.
Now, therefore, the Senate of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania heartily congratulates Aaron L. Groff Jr. upon 50 years of dedicated service to the banking industry and offers best wishes for every future success. Congratulations to you.
I was walking through the lobby one day right after I was asked to be president of the bank, and I met one of my father's co-workers, and he said, your dad would be so proud of you. And that felt very, very good. My dad knew a lot of people and influenced a lot of people in his own quirky way, but my dad would have been proud.
Well, you've got to know the banking industry. You've got to be able to relate with people. You've got to have a personality, and you got to be a leader. And he had those qualities. There's no doubt about it. Still does.
Late 60s, early 70s, there were probably only, I don't know, something like 30 people here. It wasn't too hard to learn all the names, but once you hit 250 people, and you don't see them every day because they're out in outlying branches. And he knows every name.
Working here with Aaron as the president, he does make people want to be a better person. He makes me want to be a better person. He inspires, he really does.
It's good to have a job that you like and that you enjoy doing, but doing it then with your best friend for 49 years. It doesn't get any better than that. Right?
He's very humble, very giving. He has a very giving heart, always willing to lend a hand. He's just one of a kind. Nobody knows this bank like he does.